Well, LAist is very excited to be talking to Clinton Kelly, co-host of TLC's What Not to Wear, and we understand that he's going to be going on the road for a road show with Macy's, and he's going to be coming to Orange County in June. Clinton, could you tell us what you're going to be doing?
Sure. I'm doing a cross-country tour with Macy's. It's called Makeover America, and I'm stopping in 15 cities across the United States, and I'm making over 15 women from each of those cities. So that's a total of 225 women across the country, and then there's one grand prize winner who will win a shopping spree at Macy's Herald Square in New York City with me. And I'm going to be in Orange County on June 6th, and you can go to Macys.com/MakeoverAmerica to enter this contest.
That's great. Now, what I understand is that you actually have some sample models for us to check out today to kind of get an idea of what to expect
Yes.
at these events.
I was at Macy's Herald Square, which is in New York City, the other day, and I decided to just make over some women, just to sort of ramp up for this Makeover America contest. And so I found Andrea. She's the first woman I sort of ambushed. And Andrea, when I met her, was wearing sort of a suit, which was fine. It was a dark suit with sort of a bluish gray shirt. And I just thought it looked a little somber. And it's spring, for crying out loud. So I wanted to show Andrea how to participate in one of the biggest trends of the season, and that is color and floral prints. And so I found this dress by 9 West. It's got a beautiful watercolor floral print. It's a sheath cut, which really works for Andrea's body because she's not particularly curvy. It has a yellow belt that comes with it, but then I wanted to sort of pump up the color a little bit with a great green clutch. And then we did a very sort of basic neutral shoe here, so to keep all the attention up at the body. So, color and florals, one of the biggest trends of the season. You can do no matter what your budget, you can do no matter what your age or what your size and shape is.
Well, you mentioned budget there, and I think that's a big concern for a lot of people these days. But I think actually, how does it feel for you to have kind of a recession-proof job? I mean, it seems like a lot of people need help.
That's true.
Out there.
Yeah, a bad style persists whether the markets are up or down. So yeah, I do have a little bit of a recession-proof job, but it's fun for me to help women, dress on a budget. I think that can absolutely be done. It's about making the right choices. It's not about like grabbing things willy-nilly and saying, oh, I want to participate in this trend or that trend, regardless of whether it's really the right trend for you.
Great. Now, you said you ambushed a few women there. Do you have someone else there?
Next was Michelle, and Michelle was wearing oversized sweats. And I cannot stand oversized sweats because they just don't do anything for anybody. So I wanted to show Michelle, who's a busy mom, and she's got a job, that she doesn't have to look all fancy to look good. It's about choosing a few pieces that will really work for you. So number 1 on my list is a great jacket. Jackets create interest in an outfit. Here they add a great punch of color. We did a beautiful all-over print in black and white, and then we've got a little ruffle detail at the neck. But I think the star of this outfit is the wide leg jean in a dark wash, and that's by Style & Co. Very reasonably priced jean. Makes her legs look nice and long, and then it's just a little bit of a wedge shoe. I can't stand people who wear that, what I call the aerobic sneaker 24/7,
Sure,
So
yeah.
I think that there are very comfortable shoes out there on the market that will just make your look just pop overall.
Well, you mentioned trends and people kind of willy-nilly jumping into something they think is happening. We're talking about you coming to L.A. What is an L.A. Kind of a trend that you would like to see end?
I would like to see in LA the trend end of women over a certain age, and I'm not going to tell you what that age is because we know who you are, dressing like teenagers. I think that teenagers should get to enjoy dressing like teenagers because it's their time to dress like a kid. But when you're, say, I don't know, 60, you might want to stop dressing like Britney Spears. That's just my personal opinion.
Okay. that is something people should follow. We occasionally we have these photo essays on LAist of people dressing badly, and particularly we notice that Uggs are still happening.
Yeah, they just will not go away, those Uggs, will they? Yeah.
It should have like an annual Ugg burning or something like that.
Make a big bonfire of Uggs. I'd be all for it. Yeah, I mean, look, I hear from women all the time. They're so comfortable. They're so comfortable. I mean, look, so are pajamas, but you don't wear those outside of the house.
Well, you would think. You would think, but
yeah. Well, I wish. I mean, I've been on airplanes where people have shown up wearing pajamas. I like to throw my peanuts at them.
well, at least, well, hopefully they're still doling those out on your flight.
Yeah, you get 3 peanuts and a glass of water.
That's right. Well, now let's see. I heard you have one more
Yes,
model for us.
I've got one more model. Her name is Lisa, and she is a petite, which means that she's under 5'4". Okay, a lot of women, sort of aren't quite sure what petite means. It means that you're 5'4" or below. And Lisa was wearing a dress that was sort of wearing her. It was a little bit big and oversized. And I was like, you got a cute little shape. Let's show it off a little bit. So we did a sweater, a cardigan sweater by Joseph A. that fits a little bit closer to the body. It's got a beautiful sort of print to it. It's got this, it's like an abstract floral thing. And then we paired it with a very classic piece, and that is the trumpet skirt. And trumpet skirts never go out of style. And that's a great way to make a wardrobe investment. If you invest in a classic and pair it with a trendy piece. And then we did a little pop of color on the shoe here with the blue strappy sandal.
That's very nice. Well, I think we're very much looking forward to you coming close to LA. Orange County is maybe de facto suburb in June. One last thing. I think this is a fantastic opportunity for people to check this out, but what could you maybe perhaps give us guys a tip maybe for the spring or summer?
Okay, with guys, I always feel like it's not so much about trends. I feel like guys can make a couple of easy upgrades, and that is instead of doing the sneaker all the time, look into doing a loafer, and look for a nice sort of dark wash jean. And men, it's all about size. Every guy in this country thinks he's a large. If you have a small frame, you have a small frame. Just go with the flow, buy a small. You don't need to buy a large so that people think that you're a large. That actually makes you look scrawnier. So look for clothes that actually fit you, upgrade the shoe, and upgrade the jean. Those are my biggest tips for men.
Well, that's a short list for us to pay attention to, and I do appreciate it. Clinton Kelly, thank you so much for talking to us today, and we'll see you in a bit over a month.
My pleasure. I can't wait. Go to Macys.com/MakeoverAmerica to enter.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.